second part of our last lesson, glimpses of the past. So open the page number 41. So now I am starting the reading. Earlier we have seen how the Britishers was ruling over Indian, how they were inventing new policies, new rules and regulations, new taxes, so that Indian can die, and they were dying actually because of starvation. So now we will see what was the dissatisfaction. So open page number 41.6, dissatisfaction, 1835 to 56. Education in India was in Persian and Sanskrit. In 1835, an Englishman named Macaulay suggested a change. We should teach the natives through the English language. I agree. So now they were not stopping. They were trying to do any other things also. So one of them suggested that we should try English language. So our native language was Persian and Sanskrit, but they was thinking like, we will start educating, we will start teaching them English language also. English education produced clerks to whom the British gave pretty jobs under them. Incidentally, it also produced a new generation of intellectuals. We must educate our brothers and try to improve their material conditions. For that, we must convey our grievances to the British Parliament. So, the Britishers took the meeting with our king, who was the king of that small parts. So, they talked with that king, and king also agreed to do that. Yes, they did. Okay, right. Yes, our people should also learn that English so that it will be easy to them, it will be easy to get job, and they will get salary also. By 1856, the British had conquered the whole of India. See in the map you can see how they was expanding the area. They cared little about the needs of Indians. Our kings have become puppets, and we have lost our old jobs and lands. They are converting our brothers. You only talk, do something to drag them out. So, then all this king has come to the Indian people, the farmers, and they were talking with each other. Our king was king became puppets. They are just dancing on their Britishers' fingers. They are doing what they are saying, what the Britishers are saying, that is only kings are doing, and they are doing with us also. So because of that, we have lost our land, we have lost our old jobs, and then one of them said, okay, then do something. You are only talking, or you are not doing something. Do something. The Sparks, 1855 to 57. Taxes continued to ruin the peasants. In Bengal, the Santals, who had lost their lands under new land rules, became desperate. In 1855, they rose in rebellion and massacred Europeans and their supporters alike. So they was doing again and again. They was continuing their expanding their taxes also. Discontent was prevailing in the East India Company's army too. The wild soldiers get huge pay, mansions to live in servants, while we get a pittance and slow promotions. The Angrez asks us to cross the sea, which is against our religion. Who is Topiwala to abolish our age-old customs? We must drive out the Angrez. Sepoy Mongol Pandey attacked the adjutant of his regiment and was executed. So they were so angry. They were talking with each other. They were so angry, saying, "Oh, what are they doing? and because of between this war, between this fight, our Mangal Pandya also got died. Thousands of other Sepoys revolted. They were stripped of their uniforms, humiliated and put in irons. So, some of people was rising their voice, they was revolting the Britishers. Few Englishmen had cared to understand Indian customs or the people's minds. Oh, proud Brahmin soldiers, do you know that the grease on the bullet you have to buy it is made from the fat of cows and pigs? What? The white man has deceived us too. So one of the Englishmen was talking with the Indian, with the one of the Brahmin. He said, do you know you are using this grease and from which it is made? It is made from cows and pigs fats. So Brahmin is strictly against them, against that animal torture. So they got so angry. Soon chapatis were sent from village to village to tell the people that their emperor would want their services. Yes, all my village men will be ready. So all the chapati, there was some chapati, you can say, chapati was rolling from one to another and they was passing the chapati. So then it was a message that yes, get ready for that. Similarly, lotus flowers circulated among Indian soldiers, that to the foreigner. The masses gave all help and shelter to the patriots. So, and similarly, lotus flowers also circulated to the army people, to the army persons. So that was the message behind that to get ready for the war, and they were ready. Yes, we are ready to do that. Revolt. Now it is a revolt. How they revolted? Then there was a violent outbreak at Meerut. Then, violently, some happened at Meerut. The Sepoys marched to Delhi, and at Delhi also, longing our Emperor Bahadur Shah, the rebellion spread wider. Many landlords had lost their lands because of the British policies, and they were sold. The white man's rule must end. Yes, we will help you. And they were so angry. They were rebellion was started to do that, and they were ready to war, and they were revolting the Britishers. The ninth and last point, the fight for freedom, 1856. So this is the actual period of the starting of the war. 1857. Many former rulers like Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow were beaten. The white man has taken away my kingdom. They joined the upsurge against the foreigner. So there was a Begum Hazrat in Lucknow who was also angry. He was also so frightened of that Britishers as they took all her land also. So she was also with the Indian. Popular leaders like Mauli Ahmedullah of Faizabad told the people, "Rise, brothers, rise! The Angrez is ruling our land." The people rose everywhere in Bareilly, Kanpur, and Allahabad, and all the people of some areas of Bareilly, Kanpur, Allahabad got ready to do the war. Azimullah Khan told Tata Tope, "We should have Peshwa Nana Sahib as our leader in this war of independence." The patriots pounced upon the British and fought pitched battles all over North India. So Azimullah Khan has told to Tata Tope that we should Peshwa Nane, we should have Peshwa Nane as our leader in this independence war. 80-year-old Kuwar Singh of Bihar received a bullet in his wrist. "Mother Ganga, this is my last offering to you." And then, at the age of 80, person got died because of the bullet. So this is the beginning of the War of Independence and led to our final freedom, independence on 1947. So this is about that war. This is about some glimpses of that past, how they did, how they survived, how they suffered, and how we won. So we should respect that independence and we should use that independence, our intellectuality, our intelligence to make our country proud, so that we will come again and again in this bright future. Okay, read this story again and find out something new if you want. Thank you.